Oh boy, it's here. This is what I've been checking the tracking numbers for the last few days, every couple hours. It comes from DigiKey. I'm going to show you guys what it is and why I want it and what it does. Okay, I have my humongous oversized knife, good enough to open a box. But you know, I always used to think that those unboxing videos you see on YouTube, I always thought, man, that's stupid. But I'm actually really excited to open this up. I'm so excited I got the camera out. So I guess I'm one of those stupid guys that opens boxes on YouTube. But what this is, you know what, I'll open a box, you'll see. That's a dull knife. Okay. Now, does anyone recognize this? Altera. This is brand new. I bought it from DigiKey. This is an FPGA development board. Now, I actually bought. My wife must have put it away. But I bought another board just like this just recently. And now it's for sale. I have to get rid of it because it's the wrong model. This is the correct model. I'll tell you why I bought this. If you guys don't know, I own a Computer Space 2-player. It's an arcade machine. And, well anyways, a man by the name of Ed Freeze actually repaired my circuit board, which is really nice of him. But the reason I let him do it was because he already has lots of experience with Computer Space arcade machines, and he actually has working card cages, so he could pull out my cards and stick them in his cages one at a time to figure out what's wrong. If I were to start from scratch and repair my own board like that, it would have been a nightmare. All he had to do was figure out which card was bad. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to have an original circuit board in my Computer Space. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to make a harness and plug this in to play, so I can play it all the time and not worry about it breaking down, okay? There's a guy, you can check him out on the Clove. I honestly don't even know his name. I've been talking to this guy back and forth for so long, I don't even know his name. But he wrote a software to make this play Computer Space. Well, I had the Computer Space 2-player, and he didn't write anything. So about a year ago, I said, "Oh man, I have a 2-player. I would love to have it super dependable. Can you please make a 2-player version?" So here we are a year later. This guy, and I offered to pay him. I'm like, dude, this is such a big deal for me, but he ended up doing it, not even charging me. But let me open this sucker up. Yeah, so that's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the software off of him, if I can get that sucker. Okay. What, now I lost the giant knife? How do I do that? I could lose this. I could sit on the ground, work on something, and lose a screwdriver right next to me. I don't know what. Hold on. Let me get that knife. Okay, found the knife. Now, let me explain a little better what this board does. Okay? This is an FPGA. And what that stands for is Field Programmable Gate Array. Okay? Now, the gates it's referring to is not the kind of gate to get into a building or something like that. There's what you call logic gates that are on circuit boards. For example, I just got one handy right here. This is a Nintendo Versus board, okay? And inside these chips there are components. They kind of act like gates. There's different kinds of gates. There's an AND gates, OR gates, and whatever, OR gates. Anyways, not gates. There's different kind of gates that make actual chips work, okay? And inside this circuit board, let me open it up. Oh, this is such a big deal for me. I want it. inside this chip right here, there's many little tiny gates. Okay, in today's standards, I mean, how many things you could fit in a chip that size is astounding compared to what would have been in a chip, 30, 40 years ago. So this has many AND gates, many OR gates, many NOT gates, many so on, NAND, whatever, and so you load up software into this, and in other words, this is not okay. How do I describe this? You can emulate a circuit board with this software. You put software in this, and it will line up all those gates to the exact specifications of the original board, which is huge. If you guys ever hear of the JROC board, that uses that technology, the multi-Taito board, that uses that technology, and the reason why this is superior to emulation, because it's not emulation, it's the original hardware shrunk down. So, to me, it acts like identical to the original hardware because it is the original hardware. It's wired up exactly the same way. So I'm gonna have to get more instructions from this guy. I honestly, I'm no programming wizard, so I'm gonna need some help. This guy, he's gonna send me all the information. He wanted to know when I got this. I'm gonna send him a message. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I'm gonna do like a day in the life of me. I'm just gonna jumble a bunch of crap together, and maybe you'll watch it. Today, I have some new plastic I'm gonna put inside my my Asteroids Deluxe, and I have some. I'm gonna do something for Omega Race. I'm just gonna kind of brush up on a few little things that I'm going to do today towards the arcade. Well, my beautiful wife, she's out here replacing all the inner tubes and all the kids' tires. What are the odds? Did somebody stab the tires or what? Like every single inner tube?
I have no idea.
Every single inner tube is bad? But you must have just bought that. Did you buy that?
Yep.
Oh.
And those.
Yeah.
And that's for the tires. Or for the chain.
So, we're gonna have the bikes working. This is my crappy house here. Here's something you don't see every day. 2 Quantums back to back. Yeah, buddy. Oh, and this is my tank. I had to pick this out of the arcade. Really nice game. I love this game, but I had to get it out of here. Yeah. Yeah, that was before Space Fury. Why did we kick this out?
I can't remember.
There was some other game we put in, and we're like, you know what, tank's gotta go.
I don't know what that was.
But hey, my wife, my beautiful wife, she's gonna help me put this paper in, right? Around that bezels on the games.
Yes.
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 Okay. All right. Just making sure.
After I get this done. Then
After that, and a bunch of stuff and a peanut butter sandwich and whatever else you're gonna do.
Peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter jelly time. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do today is replace the piece of paper and the there's a piece of paper that goes around the monitor, and there's a part that I have missing out of this. It's a yellow piece of plastic that goes over the monitor. It kind of gives it like a yellow, hue to the picture. Anyways, the original looked like this. And my wife cut out brand new cardboard and made that. Flip it around. We just kind of use double-sided sticky tape, hold it back. Now that's what's supposed to be on her. That was on one nasty Omega Race. And she's gonna put it on, put it in. Put it on, put it in.
Either way, it's still good.
Whenever something is low, I have my beautiful wife do that. Because, I'm a big fat guy, and getting that low to the ground, it takes a lot of effort to get back up. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy my banana while she does all the work. You know the proper way to open a banana. That's on the bottom. That's what I say at least. Opens up real easy, or maybe not on camera.
You enjoy that banana?
I will enjoy this banana.
Yeah, don't hold glass for me or anything.
I won't hold it back. I'm letting it go. Oh, I guess this is easier than I was thinking. It just pops right in.
It's actually supposed to have screws in it to keep it in.
Is that the right direction?
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll staple it in.
Yeah, it's supposed to. That's why those flaps are there. It's supposed to screw in right there.
Beautiful. So now Meg Grace will be the right color. I still need to get the paper that goes on the other side of the two-way mirror. One of these days I'll have to find a dead Omega race that has it. Now, we took this off in an Omega race that was really, really moldy. So and that back piece was beyond saving. So sooner or later we'll find an Omega race paper. That's what it's supposed to look like. Awesome. One more piece and Omega Race will be complete. I need to get that piece of paper in the back that has the phosphorescent, planets on it. But beautiful. Now it's yellow like it's supposed to be, yellowish. But all right, I'm going to move on to. We turned on the games and like all the kids just like jump down here. So. Let me flip this switch and turn these on. But, Asteroids Deluxe, somebody gave me a new piece of blue plastic to go on Asteroids Deluxe. So, I'm gonna, put the blue piece of plastic on. Now, the original plastic on damn near all Asteroids Deluxes kind of turns yellow a little bit. And it kind of gives it a green look. Come on, Asteroids, turn on. I'm a little worried now. Here we go. I see it coming. There we go. Now, believe it or not, damn near all Asteroids Deluxes, the blue kind of fades a little bit and turns to a green. But I have a fix for that. So now the wife has taken this apart. See that piece of wood hanging? It's actually broken, but you don't, it's a thin little piece of wood that goes across the top, but you don't see it when it's all put together. So I just, if I ever find one handy, I will put it in, but it's not really hurting me. I just slid out like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it up, hold it up.
Sticky's all gone.
That doesn't look too bad. Usually these are pretty yellowed. Maybe slightly. Well, let's put the new one in. It's still scratched up. Look at that. Okay, now I have this. Let me peel this off. Kelly, where's the old one?
The old one is over there on TechScan.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab the old one. I have a nice white surface. Hold that up. I just want to see. I mean, this has been clean. I mean, that's as good as it gets. See how nasty that is? So let me peel off the new one. See how that's a dark... Wow, it's like it just stuck there with static. Okay.
This one won't.
Yeah. But that's a nice Anua blue. And that's like a faded blue. It's kind of yellowed a little bit. It'll look much better with a nice clean piece of plastic and nice fresh blue. Heat up. Looks great. Boy, that looks way crisper than it did before for some reason. Well, my wife is gonna kill me for showing you guys this room, putting it on the internet. This is like an extra room that actually was supposed to be for my wife's horses. And it ended up being a humongous catch-all for random junk. Believe it or not, I mean, I've been living in the new house here for 6 months, maybe 5 months, I don't know. And the old house is still completely packed. Like the entire attic, you have to walk down a narrow aisle. It's all circuit boards. You know what I mean? But, yeah, just random junk. But anyways, the reason I'm coming in here right now is because, hold on, let me step over this crap. Wow. It's because of these. I got these, some extra Berserk panels I got. That's an overlay. And this is a Willis. I'm probably gonna go for this one because it looks closer to original. Okay, the reason I grabbed that panel is because my buddy Jeff, who has a YouTube channel called Arcade Hollywood, me and him are going to do a Berserk contest to see who can get the highest score. And yeah, he just texted me and showed me a picture of it working. So I better get some practice going, because I made a lot of big claims. But the reason I'm going to swap this panel, and the reason I'm going to swap this panel is because this panel happens to have the Wicco stick, and the Wicco stick. All right, the earliest Berserks came with what's called the bat stick, and and it sucked. It was terrible. Matter of fact, Stern even suggested you put the Wicco stick in after they sold you their crap. So the Wicco stick is much better with getting your diagonals. So I'm going to put the Wicco stick in, and I'm going to get some practice in some Berserk. Well, this video, by the way, I didn't do too well in Berserk. I'm going to need to practice. But today's video kind of had no purpose, sense, or rhyme or reason. I just kind of carried the camera around with me, and just all the stuff that happened today, I just kind of took a little short clip, and I'm gonna mash these together in the computer, and we'll see what it looks like. Do you guys think this is a good video or a bad video? I mean, should I do more videos like this, just walking around? Let me know. But hey, if you guys like what you see, please leave a comment or subscribe or whatever, you know. And if you're into arcade stuff, I have no problem making friends on YouTube. Alright, have a good one.